Good morning, guys. Welcome to the vlog. We've had a very rough week around here. Long story short, Sean ended up with COVID. So not like the end of the world. Like I wasn't terribly worried that something was gonna happen to him because he was okay. He was breathing fine, but for like a good, I don't know, like 4-ish days, he had like a low-grade fever, not acting like himself, just like particularly like fussy, and his sleep was awful. I ended up like sleeping in his room several days. Like it was just a whole thing. So we're finally on the mend. Like he ended up getting a rash a couple days ago. So he had like a rash the last 2 days. Today I checked it. He doesn't have a rash. I think some people were telling me that that can happen, like a post-viral rash or whatever. But it's been wild. It's been like nonstop, like one sickness after another sickness after another thing. And it's like summertime, which is weird. My mom was always like, it used to be that you would get like colds like in the winter time, but whatever, that's what happened. So all of this week we've been home. We've been trying to just lay low, rest, recover, make sure that none of the other kids are developing any symptoms. But like, what the heck? Like ruining all my summer plans. I'm again trying to be patient because I know that the Lord is trying to teach me something. I'm trying to embrace that. So I hope you guys are good. I have to do some planning today. I need to like get my life together. I have things that I need to order for Sean's birthday. Like I'm starting to panic because I have like things that I need to take care of today. One thing this week though that did really save my life, that did really help me, was I got my Hungryroot order in the other day, and that has helped me this week to not have to like freak out about what meals I'm making or what food I have in the fridge. So today's video is sponsored by Hungryroot, and I want to thank them for working with me. I usually get my boxes delivered on Monday, so it came to my door. I took everything out. I got some really exciting things this week. And if you haven't heard of Hungryroot before, I've talked about them here on my channel before already. But basically what Hungryroot is, kind of like a combo of getting meals delivered plus other just like healthy things to stock up your fridge, which I really like. So I did get some ingredients to make specific recipes for the week, but then also just other like staples that I really like or new stuff that I get to try, which is really fun. I have my little recipe card, my list, so I'll tell you what recipes I was able to make this week. I'm actually gonna put you guys down because my arm is already hurting. But basically how Hungryroot works, it's like really cool because you go online, you take a quick little quiz, and then what they want to do is like figure out what kinds of foods you want to have in your fridge. If you're going to be cooking, do you want stuff that's quick and easy, or do you like to cook? Do you have more time to cook? So you answer a bunch of questions so that they get to know how like you operate as a home, like in terms of food, and then they pre-populate like your little cart with a bunch of recommendations. Think of it almost as like a little food shopper, personal assistant. I really loved it. You'll get those recommendations. If you don't like what it recommends, you can delete those things out of your cart, add new stuff. And it's been so fun just to see like a lot of the brands that they have on there. I've discovered a bunch of healthier food options that I really like and that now like I look out for in the store whenever I'm at the store. But with this order, I had 3 specific recipes. So I had ingredients to make a balsamic roast pork loin with sweet potatoes. The pork was really, really good. I made that a couple days ago. Very easy to make. And then tonight, what I think I'm gonna make is the baked chicken legs with orzo. So I've got like the zucchini for that, Parmesan cheese, the orzo with the chicken. So dinner's already planned, which is great. And then I got also ingredients to make like a ham and Swiss baguette. So that's like an easy lunch option. And then everything else this time around was just either snacks for myself, snacks for the kids. They have so many things that you can order from them. Anything from like their own specific sauces and condiments that you can get there. You can get meat, you can get produce, like healthy snack options. And it's just so convenient, which is what I need in my life. So if you haven't tried them out, I'm gonna have a link down below in my description box with the link where you can go and sign up. Plus the first 100 people who use my link get 40% off their first order. So you can get your first order of groceries, of meals, whatever, like at a really good price with the discount. So I'll have that down below, and thank you again to Hungryroot for sponsoring today's video. And I'm actually gonna go to my fridge now. And when I had a yogurt this morning when Sean was having his, but I ordered this zucchini bread from Hungryroot with my order, and it looks delicious. So I told myself I was gonna have like my first breakfast with Sean while he was eating, and that then once he was asleep, which now he's already napping, I can have this. You guys, you wanna try some zucchini bread? Well, you wanna try it? It kind of looks like banana bread almost. Jackson, you wanna try it?
No, thank you.
But it doesn't even taste like zucchini. How can you tell me you don't like it?
Okay, I'll try it.
You'll try it? You want a tiny piece?
Yeah.
Good morning, Jackson. Jackson, how'd you sleep last night?
Good.
Okay, 1 big piece of zucchini bread coming right up.
No.
No?
A little piece.
A little piece?
Yeah. Why is it called zucchini bread?
Because it is more delicious than a zucchini. Here you go.
good.
It tastes good? You see, I told you. Very good. This is something I've been wanting to make myself. I just haven't gotten around to it just because, you know, life and time. Do you guys remember in Virginia when I had my garden and all of that? Such happy times when I think about it. But when we would harvest the huge, gigantic zucchinis, I'm pretty sure with one of them, I tried to make zucchini bread, and at least once I made it and it was good. But this one is very delicious. So yeah, I'm not gonna chat too much right now because Sean's like schedule is right now thrown way off because today, Sean normally wakes up like around 7, like when he's feeling good and everything's fine. He usually wakes up at 7 and his first nap is around 10. The dude woke up at 5:30 today. 5:30 when Joe left for work, and sometimes like I'll go get him at 5:30 and he'll go back to sleep and then give me some more time. Today he refused to go back to sleep, so I've been up since 5:30. I'm exhausted, and then he's naturally exhausted. So at 8, like at 8 o'clock, his normal almost like wake up time is when I put him down now for his first nap, which means that his whole schedule is going to be thrown off. I'm going to have to deal with that. So I'm going to use this time wisely and just have my coffee, maybe start planning my day. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. All right, I made some progress on the birthday front. So I ordered these little decoration things. This little toy, like I always like to get the kids like birthday gifts that have to do with the theme because then I can also use them for like decorations. I also ordered this book. It's like a board book, but it has the little figurines. So I was thinking maybe I can use the figurines in like the cake, like as like the cake decorations. So that's my thought. Once I get everything in, I can see and then kind of figure out what I do with it. And I can return stuff if I need to. But this is what I got for like the plates and stuff. Figured we could do like picnic themed plates. This I thought would be fun. I ordered like a runner to put on my brown table so that it could be like, you know, grassy looking, whatever. I got that. Ordered him a little hat. This also is like extra, but I don't know. I'll have to see it in person too, but so I can take some pictures of him and that can be like his special like little seat. I ordered a couple of these cupcake toppers thinking, I don't know, I can put him like in the food or I don't know yet. This is another one of his gifts, which is gonna be really great because they're magnets. So he can use these on my refrigerator and it's got all kinds of things like the Eric Carle stuff plus the colors it looks like. So that'll be good. And then the last thing I ordered him for like a toy was this little people bus, which I've wanted to get him for the longest time because I feel like he'll get a lot of use out of it. He loves the Wheels on the Bus song, but this one I don't think is gonna get in until a little after his birthday. Okay, good. I can cross that off my list. One less thing or a couple things less to stress about. This is the kind of like mental clutter, like mental, like just brain, that mental load that I always talk about that I have to worry about because like, you know, Joe, I love him to death and he helps with so many things, like being able to like provide the money to do all these things. But I'm the one that has to like plan a birthday party, plan what gifts we're getting, order the gifts, like, okay, what are we gonna serve for food, like all of that. So at least I feel better knowing that we have some decorations, we have some gifts for him. And that is the kind of thing that like has a time, like there's a time crunch because it's gonna be next weekend, his birthday. And not that we're even doing anything big, like it's literally just gonna be my parents here, my sister, my brother, hopefully my grandparents. I haven't told you guys, but like my grandparents have been so out of commission. Look, pobre, like it's been like hard on our family lately. So prayers are appreciated. But my grandparents, my mom's parents, that you guys always see in all of our videos and stuff, they had like an accident. It was a long-winded story, but both of them fell. So they had like falls, which is not good when you've got like, you know, older people. And then my grandpa ended up having like some complications from the wounds of the fall. So it's been really hard and stressful lately in terms of like family and family dynamics. And like, I haven't seen my grandparents in a while. I have to go see them, but like now we were sick, so I couldn't go see them. They weren't able to go to Grayson's baptism. My grandpa can't drive right now. And then like my mom has had to take them to all the appointments, which means that my mom is busier with my grandparents, which means that there's less time for my mom to come help me. Like it's been a lot. And I know that you guys, I'm sure, can relate, like just family stuff like that when it happens and you've got older, you know, grandparents and stuff involved. Like just because I'm not talking about it all the time, just because I don't share it all the time, doesn't mean that that stuff isn't happening a lot of times behind the scenes. I think a lot of times people just assume like everything in our family life is going 100% wonderful. Like, okay, she moved to Miami, now she has all this help, now she has all these people that she's around all the time, but like you don't really know what people are going through, because sometimes they choose not to share a lot of things. So all of that to say, just prayers are appreciated for my grandparents. It's a blessing that I have all my grandparents. They're all alive at this point, but now we're getting to the point where they're getting older and it's harder and it's more stressful and they need more help. And we love them dearly, but whatever. I don't even know what made me think about that in the first place. Riley's over here. She's playing with the sensory bin. I made her a sensory bin yesterday because we're doing a little unit study. I'll show you maybe later when I get to the table. But we're doing a unit study on mollusks and crustaceans. So like octopus, lobsters, crabs. So I made the rice. And this was like brown rice, so I don't know if it made a difference in the coloring, but I added blue food coloring and a little bit of white vinegar, and then it dyed the rice. So that was entertaining enough yesterday. Just gave them something to do. But I did tell them that today they can only play with it outside. And why is that?
Because all of the pieces fell on the floor.
Because I was picking up rice all day yesterday off the floor. So this is gonna be for later outside, okay? Okay, I told the kids that I had bought a couple things for like homeschool, like back to school. So I figured I would share them with you guys too. These are just like toys and like games and stuff that I picked up on Prime Day, and I thought that they were just like a good deal and something that we can use. So the first thing is this little brain toy. I'm pretty sure like it has cards with like different patterns, and then the kids have to like build like a 3D version of it. Like little pattern blocks, and I don't know, I feel like that's like a good thing to work on. And then for Jackson, I got him these, this little set that works on the first letter. You have to match it with the picture that starts with that letter. You see, Jackson, like B is for
Butterfly.
and D is for.
Oh, there's a dead fly.
There's a dead fly in there. So this will be good to add to like our learning toys. And then this also, I had never seen this before, and it's like a little wooden train, and then they can add the letters, it looks like, and pictures that start with that letter. You guys want to open this? You want to open this, Jackson? The train? Here there's like a little train, so maybe this will get him excited. Put the train together. Oh, this is awesome. This is like showing like the phonics, like Z makes a Z sound, so this will be great. Y makes a Y sound, and then it has like a little arrow where the letter begins. X makes a X sound. Oh, and then there's things that start with that letter. These are great for preschool. And then there's even like a pencil. This is super cute. I'm very pleased with this. It's got the letters and then also a little pencil so that they can work on like the letter formation. That's cool. And then there's the capital and the lowercase, and then on the back there's something that starts with that letter. So like they have to match, like they can do the uppercase, or they can try to match on the train, like find the uppercase and the lowercase. And then there's the mama lion with the baby lion. How cute. So yeah, this will be one of those good manipulatives for school, for practice. Like I am trying all the things over here to help Jackson with his letters. And then this also just tells you, like, you know, you can let them do free play with this. Sweet. You can do match the animals, like do memory games with the little tiles. How's it going over there?
Good.
Good?
It's just the triangle was a little too hard.
You can try. So the whole thing is that you're trying to build it standing up. So you take the card. Which one are you trying to do? This one?
Yes.
This one? Okay, so you're trying to take the card from 2D to 3D. We have this choo-choo train. He's so cool. Okay, so we have big letters and we have little letters, right? The train called and he said he's gonna put his first passenger on the train. So the first passenger is gonna be the letter E. So we need to find big E and little e. Well, look at the big letters are the red. So let's find big E first. Okay, do you see big E? Good. And then we can find little e. That's little A. Which one is little e? That's little e. Very good. Do they match? Good. So let's put them on the train. The next passenger on the train is going to be J.
J for Jackson.
J for Jackson. So J. We need big J first in the red. So let's find big J. Good. And then little J in the blue. You see it? Good. Little J.
It does match.
And they match. Jellyfish. How about we do...
A.
You want to do A?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do A. Big A and little A. Yeah, that's little A. Good job. Did you do
Ta-da!
it? How cute. Oh, it fell down.
But
You have to put it close.
Oh, yeah.
Move, move, move. Perfect. Okay, so that was a huge hit. Jackson worked on all of these with me. He worked on the puzzles with me. So he's gonna play there. Now Riley has moved on to Legos. She's gonna build with her Legos. Making an axolotl house.
It's from Minecraft. If you haven't played Minecraft, everything is like square and you get to build stuff.
So yeah, that was a morning well spent. I ordered that stuff on Prime. So like just a reminder that when you buy stuff for your kids, like you don't have to spend $1 million. Just like save stuff to your cart, and then when there's a sale, buy it, because like full price is like not fun. And like part of my work, you guys, like I know that it sounds dumb because it's like, oh, you know, she shares a bunch of stuff, but like my hope is that like I can get you those deals. Like I went to share the train toy with like the little letters, and normal price is honestly not even bad for that toy. I think that toy is priced at $17, and I went to go share it today on Instagram and it was on sale for $10. So like that's when I tell you people, like run, buy it, because that way you have like some good quality stuff to, especially like learning toys that you can use to educate your kids, especially if you're a homeschooler, where like that is literally how we teach our kids stuff. Buy it on sale, and like part of what I do is hopefully to help you to like get stuff and like find the good deals on stuff. This guy is still sleeping. Look at him. He is passed out. Imagine, he's been up forever. I'm eating more of this zucchini bread because it's delicious. And I'm finally having my coffee. You want more zucchini bread, Jackson? Is that what you said? Here. You want a bigger piece than this, or is this good?
Yeah.
That's good? Right? Are you sure you don't want any?
I don't want any.
Okay.
It's very yummy.
Mm-hmm.
Why? I'll try a little piece.
If you don't like it, I'm not going to make you have more, but just try it. That's how you figure out if you like stuff. Finish swallowing. Good or bad? Really? Thumbs down? Honestly, so funny how, like, speaking of, like, eating and, like, the kids trying things, like, we have entered a new era, my friends. Like, we have entered a new era of my children are finally starting to be at least a little more adventurous. I feel like mealtime isn't as much of a struggle. There's still like certain things that I'll put in front of Jackson's plate where like he'll tell me he doesn't like chicken, and then we do the whole I don't like chicken song for like 5 minutes where he's complaining he doesn't like chicken. Eventually he eats the chicken, but first you gotta go through that whole process. So like there's certain things that he's kind of picky about. I feel like he's more adventurous to try new things. So like the zucchini bread, he's adventurous enough to try it to see if he likes it. Riley is more like, oh, I don't know, it's new and I'm not gonna try it. But dinner time is so much easier these days. Like I literally will, nice. I will literally make them just whatever I am eating. So like if we're eating chicken and rice, last night we had chicken and rice and green beans. I gave them green beans, chicken and rice. Like if there's something in particular that they won't eat, maybe I'll change up like one thing on their plate, but I have them try even pasta now. For a really long time they wouldn't even try pasta with sauce. I had to make like separate pasta with just olive oil, which is fine, at least they were eating the pasta. But these days it's much more like you are gonna eat what we make. And I don't know, Riley's 6 now, so maybe it just took 6 years of her life to kind of get over that. But I just think back to the days where I was making like the kids chicken nuggets for dinner and then us a different meal. And like I did what I had to do in that moment, but like it is so much easier to just give the kids what you are eating. And even Sean now, like Sean, I mean, I don't want to like then like have things regress, which may still happen, but I feel like he's just much better of an eater, at least up until this point. I feel less stressed out feeding him. You guys continue to tell me like, do a what I eat in a day video, which maybe I'll do, but I'm just like not even really thinking about it. I'm a lot more like, here you go. This morning he had a yogurt. For lunch, I have to just see what I have, what I'm eating. I've given him even like little cut up pieces of crackers. I gave him a lot of crackers when he was sick, but it's just been more chill, and it's brought like, at least that has brought some joy to my life. All right, so we started to do a little like very casual intro to working on some school stuff.
Did I fail?
No, you didn't fail, Jackson. That's fine. So Jackson's working on a little cutting page that came out of his Good and the Beautiful workbook. So this is his preschool workbook that I shared in my curriculum picks video. So very casually, we've just started like introducing him to it. So like we've done the first 2 lessons. So far it's been like counting, and this one was like the hardest thing that he did today, which was like find the, like, circle the pictures that start with the letter A. So we're working on those phonics things, which is why we need lots and lots of practice. And then, like I told you guys, in the summer, we've been doing Spanish. So we're on our 3rd unit of Spanish, which I don't know where it is. I think it's over there. Done that a couple times this week. And then this week, we're also doing like a little nature study from Treehouse Schoolhouse. And it's on mollusks and crustaceans, which is why I did that sensory bin. But it's got like anatomy of an octopus. I actually ordered some books from the library, all from like the reading the book list that they have. So I'm waiting for those to come in. But crustaceans, mollusks, and so this is what we've been working through. We did like this little picture study. I told you guys on Instagram we were doing this picture study. I'm part of picture study. It's like you show the kids the pictures and then you're asking the kids to, like, you know, describe how the picture makes them feel, like just like some art kind of stuff like that. They can share any observations that they have. And so Jackson, like, it was so quiet. The kids are looking at this and Jackson out of nowhere is just like, I like this picture. I think I see the boobs. Like, he said something about the crab's boobs and I'm like, you are such a boy, like out of nowhere. So these are just things that we have to keep us entertained since we've been home the entire week. And it kind of keeps us in that flow so that come whenever it is, like, I don't even know when I'm officially gonna start school. I'm probably just gonna start like rolling into it. I'm not the kind of person, I know a lot of people like to do like the first day of homeschool and like they make it really special and really awesome, and like if you do that, that's great. That's just not how I do it. I just like to take it easy in the summer, not do things every day, and then gradually as time goes, like we'll start doing, instead of just like one lesson, we'll do like a couple different lessons and we kind of ease our way back into it. So we're still in that like very chill phase. I need to actually order myself a homeschool planner so that way I can start getting a little bit more like organized. And the other thing I was doing yesterday, which I need to finish doing today. So I'm gonna be with Jackson when he's in one of his classes where they do like their learning time for co-op. So he's gonna be in pre-K 4 and they've tasked me with like setting up or coming up with like the math activities that we're gonna do in that like 50-minute time period. So yesterday I was on Pinterest and I was saving a whole bunch of different ideas, and I'm gonna just show you what my Pinterest board looks like. This is literally how I get so much inspiration and like activities and worksheets and things. Like when you guys see me on Instagram share learning stuff with the kids, I'll just spend time on Pinterest getting inspiration like this. And I was looking up, like they're gonna do a theme, like one of their themed months is gonna be like zoo animals. So I'll look up like zoo, math, preschool activities or whatever. And then I just save them. Some of them are actual like worksheets and stuff that you can print. Others are activities that I get inspo from. And then I go and I try to figure out how to make it myself, or I find some kind of worksheet that looks like that. Or like, look, this is decorate a cupcake. You get Play-Doh and a bunch of little manipulatives, and then you can make a little cupcake. And then if you want to take it one step further, you make the little cards and you tell them exactly how many of each little thing, you know, they need to decorate it with. So just so you know, like Pinterest is awesome and you don't have to be super creative. Like these people are creative. This person who did this is creative. I am not creative. I just find the stuff and then I try to implement it. So that's why I'm like such a big proponent of like people who are like, oh, I want to homeschool or I want to teach my kid, but like I'm not creative or I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I just go and I try to find ideas like this that I think are going to be good ways to teach them. And sometimes I try, sometimes I'll print stuff out and it's a fail. Like I spend time laminating it and making it nice and it's like a total failure. Jackson's not into it. Okay, so you live and you learn. But a lot of times like this stuff is like fun. It keeps them entertained. So this has been the world that I've been in. I was also doing like art planning yesterday. And the other day in my vlog when I was like, oh, because I was looking through comments and I had said like all of this planning, all of this school stuff that I've been doing and prepping for the art and the co-op, like it's like a job, like it's like a full-time job, like it is a job. And then people were like, oh yeah, of course it's a job, it's called a teacher, like duh. So like I know that, like this is the job of a teacher, and that's why like teachers, number one, they do not get paid enough, like at all. Like teachers are freaking saints, number one, to deal with that many children all day. And like there's so much value in what they do. Like teachers in the public school system and the private school system, they are severely underpaid for what they do. Like I'm the first person to tell you that. I think what I meant by that sentiment of like, it's a lot of work, it's a job, is that it's a job, but like, I'm not getting paid. Like I'm not getting paid any money to like plan a class in co-op and to like execute it and to teach it. So like on top of my job, my full-time job as a mom, is on top of my job of like being a homeschool mom to my kids, then it's like an extra job of being a teacher, unpaid, to like come up with all this stuff for co-op. Because there are some co-ops where teachers get paid, but our co-op doesn't work that way. So like all of this is like volunteer work. So in the very little time that I have after my day, or like in between the craziness of my day, I'm also doing a lot of prep work and planning. Like that's what I meant by it. Not that, oh, I don't understand that being a teacher is a job. It's very much a job, and teachers should be getting paid a lot of money for it. All right, look who has finally joined us. He slept forever, which was great because I got to catch up on a bunch of stuff. Say hi, Godo. Oh no, don't touch that. Say hi, Godo. Hi. Are you feeling better, bud? He's wearing the coziest PJs. These are the ones from Target that I love. They're like super soft, and they almost feel like, I don't know, Kite Baby kind of brand, like the bamboo, but they're like 2 for $15. So cheap. Aw, Jackson, that's so sweet. You love your brother?
Yeah, I just love his slobber.
He got slobber on you?
Yeah, on my cheek.
Oh, I'm so sorry. He's right to his favorite table, and he's been going all the way around it super quickly. Jackson, what are you doing? You're making me dizzy. Let's see if I can get a clip of him using the walker. Oh, that's a fun game for him, apparently. Hey, bud. How do you say Jackson? How do you say hi, Jackson? Hi. Let's get a clip of you using your walker, buddy. Yeah. He's got socks on, so it's gonna be a little harder for him to not slip.
It's already walking.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Alright. Go, go, go. I'm gonna go look at it now. Go walking. Go push. Push. Come to mama. Let's go. Good job. I know you want to play with it, but you gotta walk. This way. Push. Go to righty. Go where righty is. Good job, buddy. He's just gotten so strong. And it makes me so happy and sad at the same time. But he wants to play with it. He's like, this thing is lighting up. What? Go to righty. Go to righty. Look at the crazy lady over there. She's like, get over here. Good job. Look, Riley wants to show you that she finished her axolotl house. It looks beautiful.
Little axolotls.
Excuse me, sir. What are you doing? What you doing? No. Why you gotta drop that? That's the remote. Thank you. Where are you going? Going after the camera? Oh, there we go. That's how I'm gonna get him to walk around the table. Go. How do you say mama? Mama? Dada? No, say mama. I don't want you to say dada. I want you to say mama. All right, we've been hanging out here. We did a little holy hour today. So we did that again, like I had mentioned in another vlog. We did some reading. So we did some read aloud, and it was nice. We made everybody lunch. So I was gonna show you that Sean is eating macaroni. Hi, Gordo. Do you like your macaroni? Okay, but now he's gonna probably just throw it to the floor. He's been eating it just fine. Now he's just gonna play with it. What are you doing, Jackson? Gave him macaroni, and he's just been picking out everything. Yum! The kids are over here eating their lunch, and then I'm trying to heat up mine. If he goes through that macaroni super quick, then I'll give him like maybe some puree, some chicken and like sweet potato or something like that. Something that I make a lot, like I'll make steak or I'll make pork or whatever, and macaroni is just a side, like a staple side, because I love macaroni. And then I can give that to him, which makes my life easier. Okay, here's what's happening at the moment, so you can see the craziness. That is my day.
Jackson.
Hey, stop. So Riley said she wanted to make watermelon juice. Right? Is that what you said?
Mom, could you give another half of lemon?
Why?
Because I want to lick it.
No.
Yeah.
So whatever, she took like leftover watermelon and is making some kind of concoction. She came over here, put on her apron. So beautiful, the one that Aunt Jen made her. Ow!
What happened?
Oh, dude, this guy has been biting me. Okay, so now this took a wrong turn. He freaking bit my arm. He has 5 teeth now, and he has just decided that he wants to bite me now all the time. And it hurts. Like, he also bites me when I'm nursing him. But yeah, that's not nice, Sean. You don't do that. We may have to end that soon too, because I'm not about getting bit. But he just freaking bit my arm. And you're about to bite me here too? That's not nice.
Who wants legend?
Anyway, what else are you using for your watermelon juice?
This is what I made up. I saw people make lemonade, and I learned that lemonade had a little bit of sugar.
Okay, very good. Normally this is the kind of stuff, I'm not gonna lie, normally this is the kind of stuff that annoys me to no end, because like out of nowhere, it'll be like, can I make watermelon juice? And then I think of it like, wow, now one more thing, it's gonna make one more mess that I have to clean up. But today I decided to just have it be a teaching moment, to have it be like, okay, we're actually gonna learn something. I taught her how to use a little blender, and she's gonna be cleaning up, listen, she's gonna be cleaning up everything she took out, right?
Now I need to make sure there's no more seeds in here.
Yeah, so we're making it like a lesson today, and it was just one of those, you know, like when I talked about the other day, briefly. Sorry, I keep looking at this bruise that he just gave me. When I was talking about like feeling like I'm always like that no mom. Like, this is one of those moments where I chose to say yes, because in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't gonna kill anyone. It wasn't gonna be the end of the world if she made watermelon juice. Like, yes, it's a little bit of a mess, but she's gonna clean it up, and it was okay. Like, I had the mental capacity to not bite me for that today. So we're gonna make watermelon juice. I'm gonna go feed this child apparently, put him to sleep, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Days are long? I like that days are long, because I get to spend more time with you. Isn't that good? Where do these little Minecraft people go in your turtle thing? The kids are out here playing. Brought Sean out. He's gonna hang out here too. I have a fan going just because it's so hot, so this will keep us cool, but he seems to be into it. What do you think, Sean?
Tell me if he needs more.
Okay. Yeah!
I want to just splash him.
Don't just splash him, Jackson. Put your animals. That's a shark.
I need to fill up the
Shark.
pool.
I also brought out his mat, so that way he has something soft to be on. Very excited because we're trying to fix up the backyard. Started with some of the plants that we did a while ago, but I ordered today, I ordered a couch that I've been wanting forever. I've been wanting some kind of couch. So my idea is that we're gonna have the couch here where I'm sitting, and then we'll move this little dining table to the other side. But trying to make it cozier, trying to make it more so that like when we entertain, we have spots to like bring it outside, because my living area in this house is not huge, like when you have multiple people over. So to entertain, I really have to be able to bring it outside. So I ordered the couch, but most importantly, we ordered some fans, and we're gonna have our electrician come in and like fix our fans. These outdoor fans, when we bought the house, we thought that they worked, and they don't. So there's one here, and then there's one on the other side. Jackson, what are you doing to your brother? I'm so sorry. So yeah, we ordered the fans. They're here. We just need the electrician to come install them. So we're gonna have the 2 outside fans, and then we're hoping to put like on those posts some fans that like go up against the post. I don't know how it's gonna work out. We'll see. So like one on that post, and then one post on the end over there, so that there's just more air. Riley, how's it over there? Good? So yeah, just little by little, trying to make it cozier, and especially now that like we're finding that we're spending more time like having kids over, and like the kids are homeschooled, so like we are home throughout the day. I need to have spaces for the kids to be able to come outside, play, get that energy out. So I really like, as much as I want to keep the backyard looking super like aesthetic, I also want it to like have a lot of like kid-friendly areas in it. So that's kind of like what I'm working on. Riley and Jackson in a little tiny pool over there. We need to get them a bigger pool. Things like putting some artificial turf back here, I think would be good. And I don't know. We've just got to play around with some ideas and also like need to have the funds for it. Shark. Alligator. Chomp. Chomp. How about we do open, shut them. Open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Put them in your lap, lap, lap. Okay, so here is dinner. It was super easy because the chicken that they usually send, or at least the ones that I've used mostly, and this one, the one that I used today, it's like sous vide cooked. So you just put it in the oven, it's mostly cooked. The orzo looks delicious, and then I'm having more of the zucchini bread from this morning. And then the kids' plates look like this. I'm gonna cut up a little bit of the chicken for each of the kids so that they have a little bit of chicken. And then for Sean, I'm gonna let him try the orzo and maybe the zucchini bread. But it was very easy to make, which I appreciated because we spent a lot of time outside. I don't think I filmed much outside, but we were outside for a while. The kids were having the best time. Sean got in the little pool and it was just a fun time hanging. So when Joe got home, I started cooking. And it was nice to just like have something planned, have all the nice healthy ingredients ready, and like it just was a lifesaver, especially this week, like I said. So remember, if you guys want to check out Hungryroot, I have that code that saves you 40% off your first order. So check them out. And now I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog because the kids are going wild. I've got to serve everybody. We're gonna try doing a family read aloud at the table while we're eating, or as we go finishing up eating. The read aloud is this book called Mystery of the Roman Ransom. It's part of their curriculum since we're learning about the Romans and stuff. Really, Shawn Michael? So anyway, that's my cue. Gotta go. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. I love you. Bye.